toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kent. And they'll knock him down. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that, you know, they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Kent. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kent. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Betts. It's complete on the right side. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Looking for room at the 30. Turning it on. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Betts. Got his man on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now they'll try the right side. He breaks a tackle. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the...
Oh, forget the kick. He's going to throw it. Oh, he's got some space. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Misdirection off the fake created a running lane for the score off the fake field goal.
And you're just thinking, sell out. I'm going to sell out to block the field goal, and they slip it in there. You don't expect the run coming. That's why you call these fakes. They're surprises. They catch them off guard, and obviously the offense was ready, executed. Nice run, nice touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Gets the back moving. To throw, it's Woodson. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll try the run. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Line gets set, first down. The give to the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Navy now facing third and short. Reading the option, it's Woodson. That's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback moving. The throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
To the air, it's Betts. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to pass on second down. Connection to the right. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he will house it. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the tailback. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll send the back in motion. Now on the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Grabs it in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle, it's Day. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. It's a draw. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here's the pressure. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. That's caught. It's Thompson. There he goes down the right side. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. And here comes the Navy offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Back to throw, it's Woodson. Working that left side now. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way from around the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for space, it's Palmer. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's running free down the middle.
It's bad enough on offense to turn it over. It's even worse, though, David, when you let a D-line flip the field on you. What happened there?
It was greatness is what happened. I don't know what you're talking about when you let the D-line, the best athletes on the field. That's what you dream about, by the way. You dream about scooping up a fumble, taking it to the house, showing everybody that defensive linemen are such great athletes, and just point, prove a 40-plus yard return. Hey, running back, anything you can do, I can do better.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Gonna sling it on second down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. First down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Betts. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Snags it. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Akron is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Charlie Fry, this offense is not capable of scoring points every single time it sees the ball. They're up by 7 over the Red Hawks of Miami.
On the option.
Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air on second down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from around the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Tight end now in motion. To the air, it's Betts. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds his man. It's Thompson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. into their happy place for a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 6 with the catch and score.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Slips through the line, and he'll be brought down. Solid effort on that return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Brown will throw it. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Slithers into space. Got enough for the first. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. And they're in for a touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time it's a fumble. And he gets back on top of it, and a first disaster.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Handoff to the fullback. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. The option look. He'll do it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Oh, they blocked it.
And after that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. On target. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Motion from the back. Wants to go on top on 1st down. And the ball's out, and they're after it. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. They'll go to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Navy will have have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off play action on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throws into the middle of the field. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong...
Oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in and looking up. And now the hit knocks it loose. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
Offside, defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Here comes the option. The pitch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Gonna run it. It's Kendricks. Powers through the defender. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Send the tight end in motion. Brown wants to pass. Scrambling away. On a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Ellis. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field. The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the up man. Nowhere to go. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Navy! And they turn it into a defensive score. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 21 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one, Kevin? Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Swings it out to his running back. Made a defender miss. Oh, he's still got more. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And it's in there for a touchdown. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And here comes the Navy offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he'll be... Oh, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. They'll run the option. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Navy will have to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. And Navy will go back on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's a heat. Strong, firm tackle.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And it'll be incomplete. Move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Wide open spaces. He's at the... And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds us back in the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out. They'll decline the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They want that clock to run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quick completion on the out. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. He smashes his way through again. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking downfield. And the pass was broken up, incomplete. And there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding.
Holding. Offense.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Second down, they'll go to the air. And down he goes back at the 3.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and then
the heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the offense will take over.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The quarterback takes a knee. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.